When you think of California, you probably picture million-dollar homes, palm-lined boulevards, and rents so high it makes your eyes water. But here's the plot twist: not every city in the Golden State comes with a golden price tag. In 2025, while the headlines scream about housing crashes and soaring costs, a handful of underrated cities are quietly offering something rare: affordability. Yes, in California. From quiet coastal escapes tucked between redwoods and the Pacific, to Central Valley hubs where mortgages don't eat your entire paycheck, there are still places where families, students, and retirees can live comfortably without sacrificing quality of life. These aren't fantasy towns. They're real communities, with functioning economies, cultural quirks, and best of all, home prices and rents that won't drown you. So, if you've ever thought California was out of reach, think again. Here are the top 10 cheapest cities to live in California in 2025, where sunshine, space, and affordability finally meet.
Number 1, Fresno. Fresno takes the top spot as California's most affordable major city in 2025, and unlike some cheap places, it's also growing fast. The median home price is about $368,000, a full 38% below the state average. Renters benefit too, paying around $1,800 for a two-bedroom apartment, hundreds less than Sacramento, and over $1,500 cheaper than San Francisco. Home to nearly 550,000 residents, Fresno is the Central Valley's beating heart. Its economy has expanded beyond agriculture into healthcare, education, logistics, and even a budding tech scene. New warehouses, medical centers, and startups are bringing jobs and stability, while remote workers increasingly see Fresno as a low-cost base with plenty of space. The cost of living index sits at about 102, making Fresno one of the most balanced cities in the state. Commutes average 22 minutes, traffic is manageable, and the city layout feels open instead of overcrowded. Nature is Fresno's secret weapon. Yosemite, Kings Canyon, and Sequoia National Parks are all within a short drive, giving residents endless access to world-class hiking, camping, and mountain air. Inside the city, parks, bike paths, and community events keep daily life social and active. Fresno might not have beaches or celebrity cachet, but it offers what Californians crave most: affordability, opportunity, and room to breathe.
Number 2, Bakersfield. Bakersfield has long been California's affordability king, and in 2025 it still wears that crown proudly. The median home price here is about $375,000, more than 37% cheaper than the state average. Renters benefit too, with two-bedroom apartments averaging $1,850 per month, a bargain compared to anywhere along the coast. With a population of over 410,000, Bakersfield isn't just affordable, it's economically stable. Agriculture, oil, healthcare, and logistics form the backbone of its job market, and while it's no Silicon Valley, it offers plenty of blue and white-collar work with reasonable wages. What really sets Bakersfield apart is cost of living. The overall index hovers around 104, far below California's expensive metros. Utilities, groceries, and healthcare are budget-friendly, and commutes average just 22 minutes. Families here often enjoy spacious single-family homes, more square footage than you'd ever hope to get in LA or the Bay Area at this price. Lifestyle perks? Bakersfield is just a short drive from Sequoia National Forest, making weekend hikes and camping trips easy. Summers are hot, often hitting 100 degrees Fahrenheit, but mild winters keep utility bills manageable. Add in a lively local music scene rooted in country and rock, and Bakersfield delivers affordability with character.
Number 3, Stockton. Stockton is a comeback story in progress. Once infamous for its bankruptcy and housing crash scars, by 2025 it has re-emerged as one of California's most affordable big cities. The median home price here is about $425,000, roughly 30% below the state average. Renters do fairly well too, with two-bedroom apartments averaging around $1,950 per month, nearly half of what you'd pay in San Jose. With over 320,000 residents, Stockton feels like a true urban hub. Its economy is powered by logistics, agriculture, healthcare, and education, thanks in part to its inland port and rail access. These sectors continue to create blue-collar and professional job opportunities. The city has also invested in revitalizing its downtown. New restaurants, cultural venues, and waterfront parks add life to the urban core. Stockton even has its own minor league baseball team and marina, giving residents affordable local entertainment. Of course, challenges remain. Crime and underfunded schools are still concerns. But Stockton's cost of living index sits around 113, much lower than California's coastal metros, and commute times average 32 minutes. For Bay Area workers priced out of homeownership, Stockton offers affordability, access, and the chance to actually build equity.
Number 4, Oxnard. Affordable coastal living in California sounds like a myth, but Oxnard proves it's still possible. Just an hour north of Los Angeles, this Ventura County gem gives you beaches, a working harbor, and sea breezes without the Malibu or Santa Barbara price tags. In 2025, the median home price in Oxnard is about $525,000, roughly $70,000 less than the state average. For a city on the ocean, that's practically unheard of. Renters also benefit, with monthly averages around $1,950, noticeably lower than other SoCal beach towns. With a population of around 220,000, Oxnard combines suburban comfort with coastal culture. Its economy is anchored by agriculture, defense, and port-related trade, while healthcare and education provide steady jobs. Some LA commuters even call it home thanks to rail connections and freeway access. Lifestyle is where Oxnard shines. From Silver Strand to Oxnard shores, you're minutes from the sand, and the Channel Islands harbor brings a laid-back boating vibe. Utilities and groceries are slightly pricier, but the housing savings more than offset it. Mild weather, highs in the 70s most of the year, means no AC bills draining your wallet. If you dream of living by the water without going broke, Oxnard might be your ticket.
Number 5, Modesto. Modesto is a Central Valley heavyweight, big enough to feel like a real city, yet still one of the most budget-friendly urban areas in California. In 2025, the median home price is about $349,000, which is over 40% cheaper than the state average. Renters also save big, with a two-bedroom averaging $1,450 per month, nearly $1,000 less than the California median. With a population of 220,000, Modesto offers more than just cheap housing. The economy leans on agriculture, food processing, and distribution, but there's also a growing number of Bay Area commuters who make the 90-minute drive or train ride in exchange for drastically lower housing costs. That influx has brought steady infrastructure improvements and new amenities. Modesto balances scale and affordability well. You've got shopping malls, healthcare centers, schools, and entertainment, but you're also 2 hours from Yosemite, San Francisco, and Sacramento. Commute times average 25 minutes, and the cost of living index sits around 104, far below coastal cities like San Francisco, 178, or San Diego, 143. Hot summers, mild winters, and a family-friendly pace make Modesto an underrated choice for Californians who want space and savings without giving up city convenience.
Number 6, Tulare. Tulare is one of California's best-kept affordability secrets. Nestled in the heart of the Central Valley, this city of about 69,000 people thrives on agriculture, especially dairy and food production, and it shows in both its culture and its cost of living. In 2025, the median home price here is just $318,000, nearly 47% below the state average. Rent is equally attractive, with a two-bedroom going for around $1,250 per month, about half the cost of most California cities. Life in Tulare has a distinctly small-town rhythm. Streets are wide and quiet, local businesses are the backbone, and commutes average just 18 minutes. With less traffic, lower stress, and a cost of living index around 92.5, compared to California's 139, everyday life feels manageable, a rarity in the Golden State. Sure, you won't find tech campuses or luxury shopping here, but what you do get is safety, space, and a grounded lifestyle. The annual World AG Expo even gives this humble town an international flair, drawing visitors from around the globe. Tulare may not have beaches or nightlife, but if you want affordability without sacrificing community, it hits the sweet spot. Number 7, Merced. Merced has quietly become one of California's best affordability stories, a small Central Valley city that's cheap today but steadily rising in appeal. In 2025, the median home price is about $328,000, nearly 45% below the state average. Renters also win here. A two-bedroom averages $1,350 per month, far cheaper than neighboring cities like Fresno or Modesto. Merced is home to around 91,000 people and is best known as the gateway to Yosemite. Living here means world-class nature is practically in your backyard, but at a fraction of California's typical housing costs. The local economy is anchored by agriculture, healthcare, and education. The University of California, Merced, has helped inject fresh energy into the city, bringing restaurants, redevelopment projects, and new job opportunities. Commutes are short, usually under 20 minutes, and the overall cost of living stays close to the national average. Unlike some affordable cities that come with safety or livability trade-offs, Merced feels stable and family-friendly. You get all 4 seasons, a peaceful suburban vibe, and room to grow, literally and financially. If you're priced out of the Bay Area but still want California living with balance, Merced is a smart bet.
Number 8, El Centro. If you're chasing the absolute cheapest real estate in California, welcome to El Centro. Sitting in the Imperial Valley near the Mexican border, this desert city has a median home price of just $295,000 in 2025, nearly 50% lower than the state average. For renters, it's equally jaw-dropping. Average rent hovers around $1,200 per month, which is half of what you'd pay in Sacramento or San Diego. That makes El Centro one of the most affordable places in the entire state to keep a roof over your head. Life here is defined by simplicity. With about 44,000 residents, El Centro is the commercial hub of Imperial County, fueled by agriculture, government, and retail jobs. Commutes are short, usually under 20 minutes, and traffic is almost non-existent. Spanish is widely spoken, and the city has a vibrant binational culture full of local eateries and festivals. It's hot, summer highs regularly break 110 degrees Fahrenheit, but you'll save on heating in winter, and the sunshine is endless. El Centro may lack the glamour of coastal cities, but if your dream is low costs, wide open skies, and a family-friendly pace, this city delivers.
Number 9, San Bernardino. San Bernardino doesn't usually top anyone's California bucket list, but if affordability is your goal, it deserves a serious look. Here, the median home price is about $415,000, more than 30% below the state's average. Rent? A two-bedroom apartment goes for around $1,800 per month, compared to $2,400 across California. That's real savings, especially in Southern California. With over 222,000 residents, San Bernardino offers a full-sized city feel, malls, public transit, and freeway access, yet you're just 60 miles from Los Angeles. You can dip into LA's chaos, then retreat to a city where costs don't crush you. Yes, San Bernardino has had struggles. It declared bankruptcy in 2012 and still battles crime and unemployment. But the tide is turning. Redevelopment, new businesses, and job growth in logistics and warehousing are reshaping the city. A hidden bonus? Much of the housing stock is newer, built after 1990, which means fewer headaches than the century-old bungalows you'll find on the coast. Add in 280-plus days of sunshine each year, mountain views, and plenty of space, and San Bernardino proves you don't need Hollywood money to live in Southern California.
Number 10, Eureka. On California's rugged northern coast, Eureka feels like a city lost in time, redwoods towering in the background, salty air rolling in from the Pacific, and Victorian architecture standing proud on quiet streets. It's quirky, artsy, and, best of all, surprisingly affordable. In 2025, the median home price here sits around $418,000, roughly 30% cheaper than the state median of $597,000. Renting is even kinder. The average is about $1,600 per month, a full $800 below California's average. The local economy leans on tourism, fishing, and government work. Commutes are blissfully short, just 13 minutes on average, And the population of 26,500 means you're trading megacity chaos for small-town calm. Nature is the true star here. Humboldt Bay offers kayaking and fishing, while nearby redwood forests give you trails so breathtaking they feel unreal. Eureka isn't perfect, it's isolated, 5 hours from San Francisco, and healthcare and tech jobs are limited. Groceries and utilities run a little higher because of its remote location. But the savings on housing more than make up for it, and the cool coastal climate keeps energy bills low. For those seeking ocean views without Silicon Valley mortgages, Eureka is a hidden gem.
So there you have it, from Eureka's redwood charm to Fresno's Central Valley hustle, these are the 10 cheapest cities to live in California in 2025. Each of them proves the Golden State isn't just about million-dollar price tags and sky-high rent. Sure, none of these places are perfect. Some battle hot summers, others face slower job growth, and a few lack the glamour of the coast. But what they do offer is rare in California: space you can afford, communities that feel livable, and homes that don't chain you to endless debt. If you're tired of the headlines saying California is out of reach, these cities are your proof that it doesn't have to be. From coastal Oxnard to inland Bakersfield, from Merced's college town energy to Stockton's comeback story, there are still places where your paycheck stretches beyond rent. So, which city surprised you the most? Would you choose the quiet of El Centro, the ocean breeze of Oxnard, or the balance of Fresno? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like if you found this helpful, and subscribe for more deep dives into the places where affordability still lives. Because in California 2025, finding a home isn't just about location, it's about finding the rare spots where the dream is still possible.